Hi, my name is Angus Ho with Daddy Dad, a part of the Ash Management Group. I want to show how you can budget as a full-time engineer, make real estate investments, and live an exceptional family life as a dad. So come along with me in this journey of wealth. In this video, I want to compare whether you should become a doctor or an entrepreneur. Which one will become more successful? I will also answer the question of whether or not you should get a degree and what jobs are available without a degree. At the end of this video, I will tell you one universal truth that applies to any decision. By helping you make the right decision now, you can reach that dream goal of having a new home, travel the world, or financial independence and retire early, sooner. So let's get right into the jobs that make more money than a doctor that doesn't require a degree. Number 1. An airline pilot. Personally, this is my favorite, as being a commercial airline pilot was one of my dream jobs. I played so many flight simulator games that I thought this was what I want to be. Don't get me wrong, this is still something I want to get maybe when I reach financial independence. The commercial pilot's license can cost up to $22,575, which is equivalent to 2 years of education at a college. Also, depending on how fast you go, a pilot's license will take a year to a year and a half of education. It's not cheap, but it doesn't require a degree. Number 2, air traffic controller. An air traffic controller was another job I was contemplating at. I too played a lot of air traffic controller simulation games. One of the things I love doing is watching the airport and how things operate and how the airport coordinates itself. When I was in Air Cadets, they taught me so many things about the signs and signals that I would always look out for it. To become an air traffic controller, you need to take an online assessment, then an in-person test, then an in-person assessment, and it keeps going on from there. After that, there is training, simulation, and then more on-the-job training. It may require you to work weird hours and odd days. So, is the money worth it? Number 3, celebrity bodyguard. Have you ever dreamed about being close to a celebrity like Ariana Grande? Well, being a bodyguard can get you as close as you can. I don't think it's that easy to become one to start off with. I don't even think I have the body build to be a bodyguard. If I was to become one, I would probably try to outsmart the threat. Apparently, according to Intelligent Protection, effective bodyguards come from the communication skills rather than their size. Number 5, professional gamer. Esports has become very popular recently. I was wondering what it would take to become a professional gamer. I have watched many videos, including this one where I was in South Korea and I watched a GSL final. My poster even got captured in the tournament. Check it out!
A little bit of a poor gateway on this ramp there.
From Canada. Welcome, guys.
It was one of the best experiences ever. I even got a shout out from the caster there. It was one of my prouder moments in my life. Now there are bigger games like League of Legends, and if you're good, you could get paid by esports organizations like Team Liquid to play video games. Number 6, entrepreneur. Do you want to be your own boss? Maybe being an entrepreneur is a great avenue for you to take. Did you want to open your own store? How about your own restaurant? Do you have an idea and want to see it become a reality? Then an entrepreneur is what you want to be. I was told about the 8-2-1 rule, which is that 80% of businesses fail, 20% of businesses survive, and 10% succeed. So it may not be for you. The average entrepreneur makes between $64,000 to $140,000. So the question is, do you want to roll the dice? Now for the big question, who would be richer, a doctor or an entrepreneur? So I want to take an average doctor and an average entrepreneur to compare. Each person starts with no money. First, the doctor, he will rack up approximately $158,000 in debt in his first 8 years of education. At year 9, he will work as a resident for an average, let's say, 5 years. A resident doctor will make $61,000 on average a year. Then after, he will become a full-fledged doctor who makes $300,000 a year. Let's take a look at the entrepreneur. If this person starts at the same time as the doctor, the average cost to start a business is around $3,000. The average business makes around $60,000 annually. So, by the age of 33, a doctor will catch up if you were 99% of the population. Only 1% of the population may become more successful than a doctor. Now, you must be thinking, you must have hope. Have hope, have a goal, and work hard. If there is anything that is the universal truth, is the leprechaun at the end of the rainbow. The story goes that a husband and a wife farmer who was poor pulled their very last carrot out of their garden. At the end of the carrot, a leprechaun was dangling from the roots. Being captured, the leprechaun promised one wish in exchange for his freedom. They thought about it, and they can have anything. A new house, a dream car, they could even retire early. The farmer's greediness to wanting everything caused dismay, and the leprechaun told them to find the pot of gold hidden at the end of the rainbow. This tale reminds us that luck, magic, and greed can be a recipe to disaster. Don't go looking for that pot of gold that doesn't exist. Follow the Ash method of accumulate, save, house. Work hard, pursue your goals, and your dreams will follow. Well, that is my comparison between a doctor and an entrepreneur. Think about which path makes more sense to you and pursue it. If you like to hear more budgeting, engineering, or real estate tips, please leave a comment for what you want to hear, smash that like button, subscribe button, and be sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I post new videos every week on Sundays. From the Ash Management Group, this is Daddy Deck, saving you money.